What happens to your online accounts after you die? It's an important question many people don't want to think about.
There's certainly an aspect of fear and sadness and depression, but I think, you know, one of the odd things that I've learned is just a lot of people are superstitious.
And a bill introduced today would require companies to safeguard your personal info or allow certain people to access accounts after a relative dies.
KCRA 3's Claire Dewan is here now with how experts say you should plan ahead regardless. Claire?
Rob Kelly, if you're like most people, you haven't thought about what happens to your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram after your passing. The experts say if you don't plan ahead, others will control your digital afterlife. Safe to say this is the last place you'd want to think about. But resting in peace may be a lot harder after you die. Because in this digital age, people live online.
It's already on the internet. Once it's on there forever, so it can never be taken off.
Facebook people.
And experts at tonight's Sacramento Social Media Club say people often don't realize the extent of their internet lives.
Folks who have online accounts, that includes online bank accounts, social media accounts, photography accounts, anything where you might sign on to an account online, that is part of your digital estate.
That digital estate may be headache-ridden for loved ones trying to access accounts while grieving.
Draining, irritating, expensive. Attorneys aren't cheap.
Years ago, Google gave users the option of having trusted contacts access their accounts.
I would kind of be worried, actually, because there's a lot of party pictures on there, things I wouldn't want people to see. All my messages, I don't want people to see that.
And weeks ago, Facebook started allowing users to designate someone to manage their pages after death. Have you planned for what happens to your account after you die?
No.
Something you ever think about?
No, I'm not planning on dying anytime soon, so I hadn't thought about that.
How to manage it.
Still, experts urge people to protect their privacy.
Putting somebody in charge of these digital assets and giving a family member the opportunity to take over accounts if something were to happen to you so that they can control your information and make sure that it doesn't get into the wrong hands or isn't just unduly deleted.
That includes your digital devices.
We take pictures, we have music, we have videos, we have documents that we create, and all of those things sort of make up our digital life.
And all that will make up our digital afterlife, depending on what we choose. If you do nothing and Facebook finds out you died, it will simply freeze your account and leave